Shalom, 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 Israel. First, giving honor to the Most High and His Son. Today's class, we will be finishing up dealing with David and Jonathan. This friendship / brotherhood. Just bringing everything to a head here. It's very important that we build the relationships, man, with our brothers and sisters, but at the same time, making sure that we're guarding our spirits, making sure that we are truly proving the person that we, calling and considering our brothers. Because, as the scriptures say, man, a brother or a sister be your friend for their own occasion. So let's get into it. Give me Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
They say what?
Prove him first.
They say if thou would get a friend, prove him first. Prove him first. And as we can see, Jonathan was a man after his own heart, just like David.
Right?
Brothers, love, charity. Read.
And be not hasty to credit him.
And be what?
Not hasty to credit him.
See, this is what we do in the truth, man. We be so hasty to credit a brother, so hasty to credit a sister, fresh out the gate, right through the doors.
Right.
We ain't really been around this brother. We really ain't been around this sister. We really haven't just taken the time to really see who we dealing with. Is this brew really trying to be a brew? Is this sister really trying to be a sister? Or are they trying to be a friend for their own occasion? There's been many a times we've had brothers and sisters come through that door, man, and we extend our hand and open it, and they slap it right in our face.
That's right.
Help a brother get back to actually functioning, and then all of a sudden, brew act like we did nothing. Brew act like we was the enemy to him. Brew act like he did it on his own. That's why I say prove him first.
That's right.
Read.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
He said they what?
A friend for his own occasion.
Opportunistic. What can you do for me? What can I get out of you? What you got that I don't have? What can you do to make it easier for me?
Bring it out.
Friend for their own occasion. Read.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
And will what?
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
I'm pretty sure everybody had a situation where with their partner, you thought was your partner, things hit the fan, things got heated. Partner dipped on you by yourself.
Bring it out.
The one person in the group that got the loudest mouth, they do all of the yapping, talking about this, that, and the third. When it was time for him to really see what's what, when it was time for him to lay everything he said out, got to run it.
Bring it out.
Tom and Jerry, jet boosters on.
Bring it out.
That's why I say prove him first. Don't be so quick to credit him. I say all the time, man. Some people bark is some people bark is worse than they bite. Give me Romans 15:4. You know, we going a little backwards, Israel. Normally I pop it off in Romans 15:4, but just wanted to go on and establish, man, the importance, man, of friendship, the importance of brotherhood, the importance of love, the importance of walking and living like Christ, man. Read that.
Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
This is why it was written for our learning. So we can see these problems and already be well equipped to handle these problems.
That's right.
So we don't go into this situation blind, as we have been living our life, blinded by the world, blinded by the lust, blinded by the lies. This right here is supposed to remove that veil, apply that eye salve, so you be well equipped.
That's right.
Just like when you go to any job, they're going to give you your CBLs. They're going to give you your CBLs. They're going to give you all the training, all of the computer training. They're going to give you everything you need. So when time comes, if you don't perform like they need you to at that job, sayonara.
That's right.
I got 3 other people just like you that's been put in their application that's ready to work. He said this was written for our learning. Read.
That we, through patience and comfort of the scripture, might have hope.
It's time, man, for Israel to have hope again, man, and not just these false delusions of grandeur, man, just living their life day in and day out, stuck on the same Israelite 101 rhetoric. It's time to really show love to your brothers and sisters. It's time to really show that love of Christ, man. It's really time to take on that light, take on that same spirit. That's why I say these things were written before time, bro. That was written for our learning.
That's right.
This is a prime time example of that love, of that charity, of that joy that Christ was the example of, that we are supposed to follow. Now let's get into it. 1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 1. The book of 1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 1.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 1. And David fled from Naioth in Ramah and came.
Matter of fact, jump over to chapter 19 and read verse 8.
1 Samuel chapter 19 and verse 8. And there was war again, and David went out and fought with the Philistines, and slew them with a great slaughter. And they fled from him. And the evil spirit from the Lord was upon Saul.
So again, remember, Jonathan went and talked to his father, went and talked to Saul, bro. Man, what you got against David, bro? What has he done? He ain't did nothing. Hell, David saved us, man. He was the reason why we able to have this conversation right here and right now.
That's right.
And Saul said, you know what? I'm good. I don't want to seek his life. He ain't got to worry about me. But what did that just say, bro?
And the evil spirit from the Lord was upon Saul.
Because Saul was lying to himself. Saul was lying to his son, man.
That's right.
Saul had an envious and covetous spirit on his brother David. But again, you got to remember, Saul is a king, is a man above the people, set to guide and be that pillar of light. That person is supposed to give the people the information, man, guide the sheep, be the protector of the sheep. But yet, he has an evil eye towards one of his brothers because he's doing his job well. He was made to be a captain of war. This is what he do. Read.
As he sat in his house with his javelin in his hand, and David played with his hand, and Saul sought to smite David.
He did what?
Sought to smite David.
The evil spirit, man, he sought to be a menace to his brother. Read.
Even to the wall with the javelin. But he slipped away out of Saul's presence, and he smote the javelin into the wall. And David fled and escaped that night.
Because David had the grace of the of the power, man. He had the power looming over him.
That's right.
Now, let's go to chapter 20 and verse 1.
1 Samuel, chapter 20 and verse 1. And David fled from Naioth in Ramah, and came and said before Jonathan, What have I done? What is mine iniquity? And what is my sin before thy father, that he seeketh my life?
Bro, he said, hey, bro, what did I do for your pops to be upset with me, man?
Bring it out.
What happened for him to want me dead, bro? Did I say something wrong? Did I look at somebody wrong? Did I say something to your sister bad? Or what's going on, man?
Bring it out.
What have I done for this man to have such an evil eye towards me? So remember, Christ said, remember, they hated me before they hated you.
That's right.
Read.
And he said unto him, God forbid, thou shalt not die. Behold, my father will do nothing, either great or small.
He said, hey, bro, God forbid you lose your life, man. You doing right. You straight, bro. God forbid, bro, that my father even get his way on trying to take you out, man. Read.
But that he will shoot into me.
Because he is going to reveal his plan to me. If he got any evil will towards you, I'm going to go see about what's good. I'm going to get the information and make sure you good. We going to set this plan up, bro, to where you be straight. Because you ain't did nothing. You got to keep in mind, remember, Jonathan, this is the son of Saul. Blood. But because Jonathan's soul was the same as David.
That's right.
Remember, just because you blood don't necessarily mean you family.
That's right.
Yeah, they say blood is thicker than water, but your family that you call your family, your blood, will do you way dirtier than the people in the street with.
That's right. That's right.
See, when you in that light, when you following after the example of Christ, man, when you following the will of the power, bro, all things will be revealed for you. You're going to really see who riding, and you're going to really see who running. Read.
And why should my father hide this thing from me?
He said, why should he hide it from me, man? Read.
It is not so. And David swore moreover, and said, Thy father certainly knoweth that I have found grace in thine eyes.
He say, man, hey, bro, I hear what you're saying, cuz. I hear what you're saying, bro. But your pops already know. He already know, man, you my partner.
That's right.
He already know, man, you my ace boon coon, bro. Why would he give away his plans to you? Read.
And he said, Let not Jonathan know this, lest he be grieved. But truly, as the Lord liveth, and thy soul liveth, there is but a step between me and death.
Man, he like, bro, your pops know you cool with me, man. He not gonna give you the game, bro. He not gonna let you in on the plan.
Bring it out.
He not. But you gotta remember, you dealing wisely, when you are living your life in the light according to the power, you have nothing to worry about.
That's right.
Read.
Then said Jonathan unto David, Whatsoever thy soul desireth, I will even do it for thee.
So he said, to make it easier for you, man. Make life easier for you, bro, man. This way, if whatever you want to do, I'm down. You feel like he not gonna give me the game, bro? Let me know what's what, man. Whatever plan you come up with, I'm rocking with it. Who you know really down like that, bro? Don't even know the full outline of what's going on. But you know what? Whatever you come up with, we doing it. I got you.
Bring it out.
I'm 10 toes down. Because apparently your life on the line, man, and I'm going to make sure you keep your life.
That's right.
So whatever you feel comfortable with, bro, this is what we going to do. How many people you got like that in your circle? How many people that have bruised you, shalamed you, really about that? You know, how many people in your family, your blood, really like that?
Bring it out.
Because you hear people talking about family is everything. Family is everything. Bro, when some come up missing, when some come up broke, 9 times out of 10, it was your family. The people closest to you is the ones that do you the dirtiest.
That's right.
You know how many times I done boxed my cousins?
Bring it out.
You know how many times I done boxed my brother?
Bring it out.
Let's see. It's family, right? Then go to blows, then shed blood. Fighting like we don't even know each other.
Bring it out.
But at the end of the day, right, we say it's family. But really, are they riders? But when the power say those that follow the light, those that take heed to the commandment, man, those that follow, that's my father, that's my mother, that's my brother, that's my sister. We're going to get into it. Give me Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 11.
Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 11. Wisdom exalted her children.
See, you got to keep in mind what type of person David was. Remember, David dealt wisely. David dealt wisely amongst the people, amongst the king. Read it again, bro.
Wisdom exalted her children.
So when David feels like, man, my life, bro, he said, I'm a step between death. But you've been taking hold of wisdom. Read.
And layeth hold of them that seek her.
Read.
He that loveth her loveth life.
He say, what?
He that loveth her loveth life.
Read.
And they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy.
Read.
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. And wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless.
Hold on. He said, what?
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory.
He said, he that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory. Read.
And wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless.
The what?
The Lord will bless.
So by this bro feeling like, bro, he right there, but he knocking on death's door. He got a whole brother right here with him, making things easier.
Right.
Because wisdom is the application of knowledge.
That's right.
So if David is loving his brother, loving his sister, loving his brothers, man, just like Christ, being in order, not being a false accuser, not having that malice, not having that hatred, not having that covetous spirit, not being in the dark. For wisdom is that guiding light. Remember, wisdom is that principal thing.
That's right.
Read verse 14.
Verse 14. They that serve her,
they that serve wisdom, they that are mind set aright, read,
shall minister to the Holy One. And them that love her, the Lord doth love.
Read that part again, bro.
And them that love her,
and them that love wisdom, love being in order, read,
the Lord doth love.
The Lord doth love. So if David has this same love from the power, you don't see his lights getting blown out.
That's right.
You don't see Saul plan getting put into action because you got a whole nother brew of the same spirit, same soul as David. So let's go back and touch on it. 1 Samuel 20 and verse 3. We'll start there.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 3. And David sware moreover and said, Thy father certainly knoweth that I have found grace in thine eyes. And he said, Let not Jonathan know this, lest he be grieved. But truly as the Lord liveth, and thy soul liveth, there is but a step between me and death.
And see, that type of worrying, it's not even going to matter, because at the end of the day, David had wisdom. David was in order. David's spirit was of the Lord. Read.
Then said Jonathan unto David, Whatsoever thy soul desireth, I will even do it for thee.
Read.
And David said unto Jonathan, Behold, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should not fail to sit with the king at meat. But let me go, that I may hide myself in the field unto the third day at even.
So this is the plan, right? We got a new moon coming up. I'm supposed to be there. They're supposed to see me in the seat. But this is what we're going to do, man. I'm going to duck off. I'm going to hide, right? To that third day. Read.
If thy father at all miss me, then say, David earnestly asked leave of me, that he might run to Bethlehem his city. For there is a yearly sacrifice there for all the family.
So he said, hey, Jonathan, this is what it is. So if your pops asks, what David is? Oh, you know, man, David had to run to Bethlehem right quick, man, you know, and deal with his family, you know. We already got everything lined up. What that sound like?
Bring it out.
What that sound like?
Bring it out.
Bro, don't that sound like you growing up, your partner, y'all coming in with a plan, man? Hey, bro, I'm going to go ask mama this, right? You want to stay over here, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, Ma, Johnny need to talk to you.
Bring it out.
All right, Johnny go in there. Because if I ask, she's not going to let you stay.
Bring it out.
But if you ask, you just might. You know how your mom is. All right, well, what you want, boy? Well, man, I'm just trying to see if I can stay tonight. You know, we blase. You know what? All right, call your mama and see if it's okay. See, brothers is working with each other.
That's right.
But we've all done went through this. We've all done had a situation, bro, where we done came up with a plan, a player-made plan in your mind, ready to go on and get it in action.
Bring it out.
Yeah, it ain't even got to be that. It could be your partner at work. Hey, man, I'm coming in late, bro. I had a rough night. Go ahead and clock me in, man.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
If the manager asks for me, tell him I'm in the bathroom. My stomach was tripping.
Bring it out.
Read.
If he say thus, it is well. Thy servant shall have peace.
He say, man, okay, it's cool out here in Bethlehem, right? You say favorite sacrifice? All right, cool. All right, that's it. Read.
But if he be very wroth.
But if he be upset, if he be like, oh, wait, he what? Read.
Then be sure that evil is determined by him.
See, if his face turn up, his lip turn up, you tell him where I'm at, that mean he been plotting. That mean something going on. That mean he was trying to go ahead and take me out.
That's right.
Read.
Therefore, thou shalt deal kindly with thy servant, for thou hast brought thy servant into a covenant of the Lord with thee. Notwithstanding, if there be in me iniquity, slay me thyself. For why shouldest thou bring me to thy father?
He said, hey, man, we made a covenant with each other, man. Brotherhood. Brotherhood, we good. Anything happen to you, it got to happen to me. Anybody got an issue with you, they got an issue with me. Right? But he's saying, he's like, man, bro, if you're just going to let your pops have me, bro, you might as well go on and do it yourself.
Bring it out.
But see, Jonathan not like that. Jonathan a rider.
That's right.
And let's see why. Keep reading, bro.
And Jonathan said, far be it from thee.
He said, hey, man, my mind ain't even on that, bro. We good. Read.
For if I knew certainly that evil were determined by my father to come upon thee, then would not I tell it thee?
He said, hey, man, if I knew the exact plan of what he want to do to you, why wouldn't I tell you?
Bring it out.
Bro, we've all had this situation. Even in school, bro. You see your partner in the hallway and passing. You about to go to the same class he just left out of. Say, man, Miss McMillan, man, she done pulled a fast one on. She done brought up something from so-and-so. Make sure you got that with you. Shit, appreciate that, bro. Then we go up in here and get ready.
Bring it up.
Bro, we've all had this situation. We've all been through these type of things, man.
Right.
But you also, everybody had at least one partner that you called your partner, left you high and dry.
That's right.
That's why I say prove them first. Prove them first. Read.
Then said David to Jonathan, who shall tell me? Or what if thy father answer thee roughly?
He said, man, who gonna tell me? Like, what you gonna tell me? What if he answer you all uptight? Read.
And Jonathan said unto David, come, and let us go out into the field. And they went out, both of them, into the field.
Give me Romans 12 and 9. The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 9.
Romans, chapter 12 and verse 9. Let love be without dissimulation.
He say, man, let it be without hypocrisy. Read.
Abhor that which is evil.
He say, do what?
Abhor that which is evil.
Read.
Cleave to that which is good.
Read.
Be kindly affection one to another.
What was Jonathan doing for David?
Kindly affection one to another.
When my father revealed the plan to me, I'm going to let you know, bro.
Kindly affection one to another.
Read.
With brotherly love.
With what?
With brotherly love.
With what?
With brotherly love.
Read.
In honor, preferring one another.
He say what?
In honor, preferring one another.
He say in honor, preferring one another. Remember, Jonathan, Saul's son, the king, blood, pure seed. I'm rocking with David.
Bring it out.
Pop's tripping. He ain't following the Lord no more.
That's right.
I'm rocking with a power with. He say preferring one another. So instead of preferring this blood tie that you got to a wicked man, I would prefer the spiritual tie with this boo, or the same mind, or the same spirit, loving on the Lord.
Right.
Preferring one another. Remember it say oil and water don't mix.
That's right.
You gotta choose one, whether you're gonna be evil or whether you're gonna be good. That's a real bro. That's a real friend. That's a real brother. Say, bro, bump that. He the king, yeah, whatever, bro. We following God. I'm rocking with you. Let's go back. 1 Samuel 20, verse 11. He say, let love be without dissimulation, man. No hypocrisy. Don't say one thing, say I love you, bro, and then next day you put a knife in my back. That's what it's saying, man. This how Jonathan rocking, bro. Real live, bro. Real live, brother. Read.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 11. And Jonathan.
Let's say jump up to 9.
Verse 9. And Jonathan said, far be it from thee, for if I knew certainly that evil were determined by my father to come upon thee, then would not I tell it thee.
Preferring one another. Preferring one another.
Right.
Read.
Then said David to Jonathan, who shall tell me? Or what if thy father answer thee roughly? And Jonathan said unto David, come, and let us go out into the field. And they went out, both of them, into the field.
Read.
And Jonathan said unto David, O Lord God of Israel, when I have sounded my father about tomorrow, any time, or the third day, and behold, if there be good toward David, and I then sin not unto thee, and shew it thee, the Lord do so, and much more to Jonathan.
So he said, if I find out that my pops do good, he gonna show you good, and I don't let you know, bro, it's gonna be ill on me. If I get the information and I don't let you know what's what, bro, it's gonna be ill on me. Read.
But if it please my father to do thee evil, then I will shew it thee, and send thee away, that thou mayest go in peace, and the Lord be with thee, as he hath been with my father.
He say, man, so if my pops tell me you good, ain't no ill will, I'm gonna let you know. So you be good, you can come back. But if he say he got a problem, if he say he got an issue, if he say he won't smoke, I gotta let you know. I gotta let you know that your life is in danger.
That's right.
Because the Lord is with you. The Lord is with you.
That's right.
And if I don't tell you this, it's on me.
That's right.
That blood on my hands. Read.
And thou shalt not only, while yet I live, shew me the kindness of the Lord, that I die not. But also, thou shalt not cut off thy kindness from my house forever. No, not when the Lord hath cut off the enemies of David, every one from the face of the earth. He
said, hey, man, my kindness gonna stand, bro, forever. My kindness is gonna stand. I'm gonna be there riding, bro. The enemies, man, until your enemy's gone, bro, I'm still there. I'm still rocking with you. This is brotherhood, man. It's friendship. That's true alive, bro. Built in the trenches. Of the same heart, of the same mind. I'm telling you, man, this is what we missing in Israel, man.
Right.
Ain't nobody really trying to show love. Ain't nobody really trying to extend their hand of charity, bro. Ain't nobody really trying to get it right. Ain't nobody trying to follow the power.
Bring it out.
We holler this, holler that, holler this, holler that, bro. Ain't nobody really trying to follow Christ. If you ain't in my camp, this is blase. Christ ain't like that. Christ ain't talking like that. He say, love your brother like you love yourself.
That's right.
He say, show that love. Show that charity. Be a real bro. Be a real sister.
That's right.
Give me Ephesians 4:29. Let me get that with you. Can't pass it over there. Go ahead, bro.
Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
So that's what Jonathan was saying, man. I'm gonna let you know if you good or if he got a problem with you. Because if I don't say nothing, it's gonna come back on me.
That's right.
I can't let that corrupt communication come out of my mouth, man. I can't be like that. Read.
But that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
He said that it may minister grace unto the hearer. So in this instance, if the brother realized his life ain't on the line, bro, he gonna be straight. He gonna be ecstatic because I can come back.
That's right.
But you let him know that. But if his life on the line, if he got ill will, if Saul want that smoke and he don't say nothing, bro, how is that gonna minister grace if you're not telling him? How is he gonna know how to move? How is he gonna know how to operate? How is he gonna know what parameters he need to move in? What's the next step? How is he gonna plan accordingly if you the one with the information don't say nothing?
Bring it out.
That's corrupt communication.
That's right.
Bro, you see how simple opening your mouth is and how dangerous it can be not.
Bring it out.
But best believe that paycheck on the line. Yes, sir, boss. I said I will be here at 8 a.m. And if I'm showing in late, I will call you 30 minutes ahead of time.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
We got to have that same mindset in this walk, bro. We got to have that same mindset in this truth. Let's see, Israel, if it ain't about that dollar, bro, if it ain't about self-glorification or fame or vanity, bro, Israel don't want to operate correctly. Because we put more emphasis on that paycheck. That get our feet moving. That motivate us to get out of the bed even though we sick. That motivate us to get out of the bed even though we hate the job. That motivate us to get out of the bed. But when your God asks you, it's your reasonable service. It's your duty. It's an issue. It's a problem.
That's right.
Simple mission. It's an issue. It's a problem. All because that paycheck not attached to it. See, that's the mind of a slave, man. That's that programming. That's that doctrine, that rhetoric that Israel loved eating on, man, from the world.
That's right.
How you gonna build a friendship off of that? How you gonna build a brotherhood off of that if I can't trust you? If I know something going on, if I got something going on, if another brother got something going on, and you nowhere to be found, you not answering, how we gonna trust? How we gonna build?
Bring it out.
We say, let not that corrupt communication come out your mouth. Don't say you gonna do something and don't do it. Don't say you'll live like this, you're gonna be like this, and don't do it. Israel has been destroyed time and time again off of broken vows.
That's right.
We still in the situation we in right now off of broken vows.
Right.
Even after Christ made it easier for us. Bro, this is all you gotta do. And we don't even want to do that. Bro, he said these were written for our learning, man. It's so much in this book, bro. It's so much about you. But you don't want to learn. We don't want to get better. You don't want to be the best version of yourself, man. We just want to rock. Let's go back. 1 Samuel 20 and 15. Let me get what you do. Look at 1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 15. Read that out.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 15. But also, thou shalt not cut off thy kindness from my house forever. No, not when the Lord had cut off the enemies of David, every one from the face of the earth. So Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David.
Again, this is the second covenant they've made. He said he made a covenant with David again. Jonathan, read.
Saying, let the Lord even require it at the hand of David's enemies. And Jonathan caused David to swear again. Because he loved him.
Because he what?
Because he loved him.
Because he what?
Because he loved him.
Bro, that's it. I'm making a covenant with you, bro, that I'm going to make sure your life is well, good. I'm going to make a covenant with you to let you know, hey, bro, anybody got a problem with you, they got a problem with me.
That's right.
Because I love you. Because I love you. Read.
For he loved him as he loved his own soul.
He did what?
Loved him as he loved his own soul.
Bro, what that sound like?
Bring it out.
What that sound like? Matter of fact, let's just go get it. Matthews 22. I went too far. Get there with you. Read that, bro. Matthew 22, 32. Start 32.
St. Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 32.
My bad. 32, 22. No, that's what I want. I'm tripping. That's on me. That's on me. Go ahead.
St. Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 32. I'm the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. And when the multitude heard this, they were astonished at his doctrine.
Jump down to 36. We just get right into it.
Verse 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Christ said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
That shall what?
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
So what that sound like? Does that sound like Jonathan and David, or following after the footsteps of Christ, bro? Following in the light? See, this is what we need to be doing. This is how we need to be operating with each other. Because again, ain't no love out there in the world.
That's right.
Ain't no love out there in the world. It's dog eat dog. What you got, I want. I'm trying to come up on it. What your life like? I'm trying to get what you got.
Bring it out.
I'm down bad out here. You doing good. Let me see. Let me go on and get that up out you.
Bring it out.
Oh, that's your girl? I like it. Let me go ahead and go and take that from you. You don't need it. You ain't doing nothing with it. But see, that's how we operate. Again, that person that you call your partner that's in your circle. Draw that wedge between you and your girl. Go ahead and take it.
Bring it out.
You see, that's why you say prove a friend, man. Prove a friend. Make sure the person that you surrounded yourself with, y'all spirit are the same.
That's right.
Again, oil and water don't mix.
That's right.
Jonathan and David are the same soul, same spirit.
That's right.
Let's go back. Let's finish it out. Start at verse 16.
Verse 7, chapter 20 and verse 16. So Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying, Let the Lord even require it at the hand of David's enemies. And Jonathan caused David to swear again.
And made another covenant, read.
Because he loved him. For he loved him as he loved his own soul.
Following after Christ, read.
Then Jonathan said to David, Tomorrow is the new moon, and thou shalt be missed, because thy seat will be empty.
He said, hey, man, tomorrow the new moon, bro. You ain't going to be there, bro. The party ain't going to be the same, man. Celebration ain't going to be the same. You're going to be missed, because your seat going to be noticeable that it's empty. Read.
And when thou hast stayed 3 days, then thou shalt go down quickly, and come to the place where thou didst hide thyself when the business was in hand, and shall remain by the stone Ezel. And I will shoot 3 arrows on the side thereof, as though I shot at a mark. And behold, I will send a lad, saying, Go find out the arrows. If I expressly say unto the lad, Behold, the arrows are on the side of thee, take them. Then come down, for there is peace to thee.
He said, these arrows, if the boy going to grab these arrows off of the side, man, that mean you good. That mean you well off.
Bring it out.
I mean, you ain't got nothing to worry about. This is my sign to let you know it's good. Read.
And no hurt as the Lord liveth. But if I say thus to the young man, behold, the arrows are beyond thee, go thy way, for the Lord hath sent thee away.
He's saying, man, if these arrows go past, bro, I'm letting you know, hey, man, you might want to go ahead and hightail it.
Right?
Because if you stay, your life is going to be in more danger. This is my sign unto you. So this is the plan you came up with. I'm going to get the information from Pops. He going to let me know. Once he realize you not there, if you good or if you bad. If I tell him, man, yeah, man, he in Bethlehem dealing with his family. If he cool with it, you good. This is my sign to you to let you know. Come back.
Bring it out.
But if I let him know, and his face turn up, and his spirit is vexed,
bring it out.
And he's wroth with anger,
bring it out.
I'm going to let you know, hey, bro, don't come back.
That's right.
This is the sign I'm going to give you. Read.
And as touching the matter which thou and I have spoken of, behold, the Lord be between thee and me forever.
He say, at the end of the day, bro, ain't nothing gonna break this bond. Ain't nothing gonna break this brotherhood. Ain't nothing gonna break this friendship. This love.
That's right.
What my pops talking about is love.
That's right.
But see, who really got the spirit of Jonathan now? Who really trying to love their brother like Jonathan now? Who really trying to love their sister like Jonathan now?
Bring it out.
Who really trying to be their sister? Who really trying to be their bro? Who really 10 toes down? Who really about it? Because I know I done heard numerous occasions. If it ain't one body, it's nobody. Well, where you at, bro?
Bring it out.
I'm here to the end.
Bring it out.
The end ain't even came around. Where you at, bro? That's why we gotta make sure, man, we hold fast to these vows, bro. It's not just speaking. It's not just words coming out of our mouth. We really tying our spirit to things, man.
That's right.
That's why I say, be mindful of your speech and guard your spirit.
That's right.
Give me Ecclesiastes 4:9. I'll get there with you, bro. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9.
So this is how Jonathan is operating. Read.
Two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
So if my father got ill will towards you, I'm going to make sure you good. I'm going to let you know. Read.
But woe to him that is alone.
Hey, bro, but if he ain't got nobody, if that friend ain't really a friend, if that brew you thought was a brew ain't really a brew, you're alone. Read.
When he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone?
Yeah. Again, they say a friend for their own occasion. When you down bad, oh, they out of there. But when you good, when you hot, when you on top, everybody around. what was the song? Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me.
Bring it out.
That's what it's saying. So it's going into, but two are better than one. But that person that's supposed to be your two, is he really your two?
Bring it out.
Read.
And if one prevail against him, two shall withstand him. And a threefold cord is not quickly broken.
He say, bro, if one come against you, two gonna withstand him. Don't this sound very familiar? Are we not reading this right now?
Bring it out.
One is the Saul. The two, Jonathan and David.
That's right.
He said a threefold cord is not easily broken. No, it's not quickly broken. Let's go back. 1 Samuel 20, verse 23.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 23. And as touching the matter which thou and I have spoken of, behold, the Lord be between thee and me forever.
Oh, we good. Our bond is straight. Read.
So David hid himself in the field. And when the new moon was come, the king sat him down to eat meat. And the king sat upon his seat, as at other times, even upon a seat by the wall. And Jonathan arose, and Abner sat by Saul's side. And David's place was empty. Nevertheless, Saul spake not anything that day, for he thought something had befallen him. He is not clean. Surely he is not clean.
That first day, he was like, okay, David ain't here. Something must be going on. No, he ain't gonna think nothing of it. Read.
And it came to pass on the morrow, which was the second day of the month, that David's place was empty.
He said that his place was empty again. Saul seen that it was empty again. Read.
And Saul said unto Jonathan his son, Wherefore comest not the son of Jesse to me, neither yesterday nor today?
Hey, say son, where you potting at? He wasn't over here yesterday. He ain't over here today. What's good? What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me. Read.
And Jonathan answered Saul, David earnestly asked leave of me to go to Bethlehem.
So you mean to tell me Jonathan went along with the plan?
Bring it out.
So you mean to tell me this Bruce stuck to his word?
Bring it out.
So you mean to tell me this brother really about it?
That's right.
Read it again, bro.
And Jonathan answered Saul, David earnestly asked leave of me to go to Bethlehem. And he said, Let me go, I pray thee, for our family hath a sacrifice in the city, and my brother, he hath commanded me to be there. And now, if I have found favor in thine eyes, let me get away, I pray thee, and see my brethren. Therefore, he cometh not unto the king's table.
So Jonathan literally just went along with the whole plan.
That's right.
He said, hey, yeah, Pop, hey, man, he had to go back to Bethlehem, man. He had to deal with the family sacrifice, man. He was earnestly asking, hey, man, I need to go back and handle this business, man. He went through with the plan. But there's more. Show you the character. Give me Psalms 133 and 1. Because, again, you got to remember, this man's life is in danger.
That's right.
Read that when you get there, bro.
Psalms chapter 133 and verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
Hey, bro, he's dwelling together in unity, bro.
That's right.
Again, he told you are after my own soul. Nothing can come between the bond that the Most High built. So let's see how the Father reacts. Let's see how Saul reacts to the plan. Let's go back. 1 Samuel 20, verse 30.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 30. Then Saul's anger was kindled against Jonathan.
He said his what?
Saul's anger was kindled against Jonathan.
So he was upset, read.
And he said unto him, Thou son of the perverse, rebellious woman, do not I know that thou hast chosen the son of Jesse to thine own confusion, and unto the confusion of thy mother's nakedness?
He say, bruh. You gonna take his side?
Bring it out.
You gonna let him go after you know I'm trying to kill him?
Bring it out.
You gonna let him know after you know I got smoke with this man?
Bring it out.
You gonna let this man confuse you like that? I'm your daddy.
Bring it out.
But you know what? You get that from your mama. Bro, this is real life.
Bring it out.
It's real life. Read.
For as long as the son of Jesse liveth upon the ground, thou shalt not be established, nor thy kingdom. Wherefore, now send and fetch him unto me, for he shall surely die.
So he said, until this man die, everything that's in your heritage, you might as well not even worry about it.
Bring it out.
Since you want to choose this man over your blood, this how we rocking. Until his life go out, you stuck where you at.
Bring it out.
Ain't no more PlayStation, ain't no more going outside, ain't no more phone,
Bring it out.
Ain't no more nothing. Since you want to side with your little partner, with your little friend, bro, this is real life.
That's right.
Read.
And Jonathan answered Saul his father, and said unto him, wherefore shall he be slain? What hath he done?
He say, man, you got so much animosity towards this man, bro. What did he do?
Bring it out.
What did he do to you? What did he say? What happened? What transpired, Pop? Talk to me. Read.
And Saul cast a javelin at him to smite him.
He said, what'd he do?
Saul cast a javelin at him to smite him.
He said, man, Saul had more evil will aimed at Jonathan. Read.
Whereby Jonathan knew that it was determined of his father to slay David.
Read.
And Jonathan arose from the table in fierce anger, and did not eat no meat the second day of the month, for he was grieved for David, because his father had done him shame.
He said he was angry at the fact that his pops wanted to kill somebody that's his partner, that's his brother. Kill somebody that's walking in the light. Somebody that got ill will towards his group.
Bring it out.
So he's upset, raw. Bro, this is a brother. He's getting upset on your behalf.
Bring it out.
On your behalf. Give me Malachi 2 and 10. Let me get that with you, bro. Read that.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 10. Have we not all one Father? Hath not one God created us? Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother, by profaning the covenant of our father?
Bro, what does that sound like? Does that not sound like how Saul is operating?
Bring it out.
Bro, you gonna always have that one partner, bro, with the spirit of Saul. You gonna always have that one person that called him your partner, called him your brother, called him your group, with the spirit of Saul.
Bring it out.
And all that is the spirit of Cain.
That's right.
Murder in his mind. Bro, this is dealing treacherously against your brother. So if you got this same type of spirit, you got the same type of thought process, don't call me your brute.
Bring it out.
Don't call me your brother, because I know what you really is. You was of your father the devil.
Right.
Darkness. No light in it. Israel, we still operate just like that. Read it again, bro.
Have we not all one Father?
He said, man, we all one Father. Read.
Have not one God created us?
We all are the same God. Read.
Why do we deal treacherously every man against his brother?
He said, why do we deal treacherously, bro? Why we got ill will towards each other? We all are the same, bro. We all got the same God. We all got the same Father, bro. We all got the same. Read.
By profaning the covenant of our Father.
By profaning that covenant, bro. Remember, that covenant was love your brother like you love yourself.
That's right, right.
Love the power with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your spirit, with every fiber of your being, man. But we continue to profane that covenant. Something as simple as loving on your brother, we continue to have hatred. And it's real bad amongst the camps. Brothers camp banging like they Crips and Bloods, bro.
Bring it out.
Bro, Christ said love.
That's right.
Christ said love, bro. We need to be following this example, bro, that Jonathan and David has laid before us. Let's go back. And give me John 15:1. Let's touch a little bit of that covenant. Book of St. John, chapter 15 and verse 1.
St. John, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Read, bro.
I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word, which I have spoken unto you.
He said, you are clean through the word. Read.
Abide in me, and I in you.
He said, abide in me. This is Christ saying, abide in me. Read.
as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine.
He said, your fruit cannot produce unless you are coming through me. Read.
No more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
He said, without me, ye can do nothing. Read.
If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered. And men gather them and cast them into the fire.
They do what?
Cast them into the fire.
Read.
And they are burned.
Man, bro, this is just touching a little bit. We coming back. This is just touching a little bit on that spirit of Saul. That spirit of Cain. Bro, we're supposed to show love. We're supposed to be that tree planted by the brook, bro.
That's right.
Close to the source. Getting fed. Interfacing. Getting what we need, man. Showing that love to our brothers and sisters. Like we love our own self.
That's right.
But that's how you know you don't abide in Christ. If you don't get that same spirit. If you don't get that same love. Let's go back. Give me 1 Samuel 20 and 35.
1 Samuel chapter 20 and verse 35. And it came to pass in the morning that Jonathan went out into the field at the time appointed with David, and a little lad with him. And he said unto his lad, Run, find out now the arrows which I shoot. And as the lad ran, he shot an arrow beyond him. And when the lad was come to the place of the arrow which Jonathan had shot, Jonathan cried after the lad, and said, Is not the arrow beyond thee? And Jonathan cried after the lad, Make speed, haste, stay not. And Jonathan's lad gathered up the arrows and came to his master.
He said, man, this is shot beyond thee. Meaning, this is the sign for David that he did not need to be in the city. Read.
But the lad knew not anything. Only Jonathan and David knew the matter. And Jonathan gave his artillery unto his lad, and said unto him, Go, carry them to the city. And as soon as the lad was gone, David arose out of a place toward the south, and fell on his face to the ground, and bowed himself 3 times, and they kissed one another, and wept one with another, until David exceeded.
See, they understood what was going on. Jonathan kept his word and let them know, hey, this arrow is beyond thee. You need to go ahead and shake the spot. You need to go ahead and bounce, bro. Pops got it out for you. Read.
And Jonathan said to David, Go in peace, for as much as we have sworn both of us in the name of the Lord, saying, The Lord be between me and thee, and between my seed and thy seed forever.
He say, man, we brothers forever.
That's right.
Your son, my nephew. My son, your nephew.
That's right.
We brothers, bro. We family. Again, anybody got an issue with you, they got an issue with me. Our bond is forever between the power. Read.
And he arose and departed, and Jonathan went into the city.
Man. Again, man. Who you know, bro? Gonna stick straight to their word, bro. Through and through, all the way.
Bring it out.
He said, you know what? You don't feel comfortable? What's your plan? Whatever you got, I'm gonna go through with it. The person that you call your ace, he riding like that?
Bring it out.
She riding like that? That brew? That be in formation with you? Shalom, Ak. He your brew for real? Or y'all just playing the phone? Y'all just in here, bro, just to go to camp? Or did you realize my brother? Did you realize my brew when push come to shove, is you in the trenches?
Bring it out.
Is you really trying to make my life easier like I'm trying to make your life easier? You really care about my family like I care about your family? Bro, this love right here. It's a whole example that we can be living by.
Bring it out. Right.
Remember, Jonathan, the son of the king. Blood, pure seed. Said, bump the darkness. I'm going to follow the light.
That's right.
Let's see, again, even outside of this, we still got Israel that know that we shouldn't be following these pagan holidays, but the main excuse is, oh, it's not for me, I'm doing it for the kids.
Bring it out.
I'm doing it for the children. Destroying the minds.
That's right.
Blood on their hands. That ain't love. Because if it was love, bro, you would show them this ain't what we need to be doing.
That's right.
Again, I told you, the people that'll do you the dirtiest is the ones that's right next to you.
That's right.
Your own family. Give me numbers 30 and 2. Just touching a little bit on a man being true to his word. Read that when you get there, bro.
Numbers chapter 30 and verse 2. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a bond, he shall not break his word.
What?
He shall not break his word.
What you think happened between Jonathan and David, though? They made that covenant amongst each other, and guess who was the witness? The Lord, bro.
That's right.
Vow that vow. Read.
He shall do according to all that proceeded out of his mouth.
That's how you know you got a brute. That's how you know you got a sister. They not just gonna say it, they gonna be about it. And us as a whole, Israel, man, we need to repent, bro, and really take hold of that vow, man, and serve the power, bro. Following the light of Christ, man. Really love your brothers and sisters. Give me Proverbs 12 and 22. The book of Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 22.
Proverbs, chapter 12 and verse 22. Lying lips are abomination.
So if we break that vow, bro, if we say this is what we gonna do, he say lying lips is an abomination. Read.
To the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight.
He say they that deal truly are his delight. And what you think at the end of the day happened with David?
Bring it out.
David was a man after the own heart of the power. Will put above the people, to guide and lead the way. And guess what happened to the person of his pursuer? Saul candle got blown out.
That's right.
So again, man, we need to make sure that we following in line, man. Remember, it say David dealt wisely among the people. And when you got wisdom, man, you protect it. Give me Proverbs. Give me Proverbs 18, 4, 24. Read that.
Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 24. A man that hath friends must shew himself friendly. And there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
He said what?
There is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother.
Again, bro, just because it's blood don't mean it's all the way.
That's right. Get out.
Give me Matthew 12 and 50. Let's see who's that brother. Again. We said it, but now let's read it. I'm going too far. Read it when you get there, dude.
St. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother.
The what?
The same is my brother.
Read.
And sister and mother.
Bro, this is we're alive, bro.
That's right.
Again, man, Jonathan and David, men after their own heart, bro. After their own heart. Living and basking in the light. Following the examples of Christ. That's who you know who your real brother is. That's who you know who your real family is. Who real life. Who know the ins and outs, bro. Who know this ain't no game that we playing, bro. This real life.
That's right.
Give me Sirach 6 and 7. Let's go back. Yeah, give me Sirach 6 and 7.
Sirach chapter 6 and verse 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
So we know Well, through this example that Jonathan and David, bro, bond. Stronger than blood. In the time of David trouble, Jonathan was riding. You know what, bro? I see, man. I see your mind is all vexed, bro. Whatever plan you come up with, I'm rocking with it. Let's put it into action.
Bring it out.
Read.
And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover thy reproach. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servants.
A friend for thine own occasion. Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me.
Bring it out.
Read.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee.
If what?
He will be against thee.
If thou be brought low, he will be against thee. Read.
And he will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thine enemies, and take heed to thy friends. A faithful friend is a strong defense.
Now what?
A faithful friend is a strong defense.
So what you think happened with David?
Bring it out.
That strong defense. Jonathan stuck to his word, bro. Executed the plan. Made sure his brother got out the city safe.
That's right.
Made sure his pops couldn't get a hold of him. Made it hard for his pop to find him. Strong defense. Read.
And he that hath found such an one hath found a treasure.
Hath found a what?
Hath found a treasure.
That's why when we just read in Matthew, that he say, for whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, bro, is the same as my brother, my sister, and my mother, bro. That's your treasure.
That's right.
Read.
Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend, and his excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright, for as he is, so shall his neighbor be also.
Again, bro, kindred spirits, bro.
That's right.
David and Jonathan, bro, of the same heart, of the same mind, speaking the same thing, following and serving the same thing, which is the power. Walking in the light. Let's go. Give me Jonathan, not Jonathan, give me John, chapter 15 and verse 7, and we out. I said Jonathan so much, I'm sorry, y'all. Read that, bro.
St. John, chapter 15 and verse 7. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you.
Read.
Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples.
Read.
As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love.
Read.
If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love.
Bro, it's so simple, man, to love your brothers, bro. It's so simple, man, to love your sister. Love the power with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your spirit, your soul, your very essence, every fiber of your being, man. It's so easy. Read.
These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you.
That we what?
Love one another as I have loved you.
Read.
Greater love had no man than this, that a man laid down his life for his friend.
Again, man, remember what Saul said to Jonathan, bro? Hey, bro, your heritage, it's a wrap. Everything that's supposed to be in your inheritance, man, you might as well go and forget that, since you want to be on the side of your partner. Since you want to take the side of your partner. Don't worry about that. You ain't got to worry about it. Bro. The son of the king. High stature among the people. He threw all of that out the window to make sure his brother was good.
That's right.
Threw all of that out the window to make sure his brother was safe.
That's right.
Threw all of that out the window to make sure his brother's life was still in his body, bro.
That's right.
That's real life. Read.
Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
He say, for all the things, bro, and my Father said, I made these known unto you, so that you not caught in a very precarious situation, man.
Right.
I come, man, to make this example so simple for you. Follow these footsteps. It'll lead you right to the light.
That's right.
Read.
Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you, that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it you. These things I command you, that ye love one another.
That we what?
Love one another.
That we what?
Love one another.
Israel, man, it's time to start loving. It's time to stop hating.
That's right.
It's time to start building these relationships, man. Building these bonds with your brothers and sisters, man. Because when the time come, bro, who else gonna have your back?
Bring it out.
Who else really gonna be checking in on you? Who else really care about your well-being?
Bring it out.
Who? Oh, you talking about your kinfolk and them that ain't spoken a word to you since you came into this truth because they think you crazy now? Oh, your people that don't want to do nothing with you, that don't want to deal with you because you trying to follow God?
Bring it out.
Bro, again, man, take heed, man. Guard your spirits. Watch who you really put in your circle, man. Because everybody that say they're your friend ain't necessarily your friend. Everybody that say they're your brother ain't necessarily your brother.
Bring it out.
Take heed of this example, man. We need to love on one another, man, because ain't no love out there in the world.
That's right.
And on that, we say shalom.
Shalom.